Hi, and welcome to Caleb's Trains.
On today's video, we're going to go over what we've been up to behind the scenes with the layout and with the train room. I know during the summer with Caleb's baseball and everything, we kind of don't get as many videos out as we do after the season. But we are always down here working on the layout, and Caleb runs the trains a lot. So we're down here. It isn't like it just sits down here not being used. It's always being run. But the video part of it, we sometimes, we just don't have time to do, make a video and edit and all that stuff. But we have been up to quite a bit of stuff over the past summer and that. And we're going to catch everybody up on what we've done behind the scenes. We've had a lot of, with anyone, when you have like O-gauge layouts, big O-gauge layouts, there's maintenance that has to be done. Most of the time I don't even talk about that stuff, but some of the bigger things, that's when we'll go over and be like, man, you have no idea. And so we've had some pretty big behind the scenes things with some of our locomotives and what have you. So so we're gonna go over that. And then we also got a big project coming up that we're going to talk about. It's pretty interesting. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. And then after this video, that's what we're going to be going into is a new project for the layout for the, you'll see here in a second. So, but yeah, other than that, that's what we got today. Just kind of going to catch everybody up on everything. And other than that, I mean, the Steelers are kicking butt. I know it's preseason, but hey, we'll take what we can get. Looks like a good season. That's why I'm representing. I'm always representing. So, other than that, you got anything you'd like to share before we get to these updates here?
Yes, I do. Smash the like button, smash the subscribe button, smash the notification bell so you don't miss any of our awesome videos. And so you don't miss the series that's coming up with what we're going to do. Stay tuned for that. Make sure to comment down below if you want to ask us or tell us something. We try to read every comment and respond.
Yes.
So, yeah, and then make sure to share this video with others so we can keep our channel growing.
Yep. We're trying to get to 3,000, right?
Trying to get to 3,000 before the end of 2023.
Yep.
I think we can do it. We're close.
Yeah, so. We got about 200 and something. I have to look and see, but it's around 200 and something away. So yeah, it'd be nice to hit that. It's a big milestone.
Yeah.
So
we'll get a new locomotive.
Oh, we will.
We will.
Oh, okay. Wow. You heard it here first, I guess. So other than that, yeah, we're gonna get to this update and show you what's been going on behind the scenes and what's coming up here after this. So I hope everyone's doing well, staying safe, and as always,
happy railroading.
Let's go. All right, here we have our E9 Union Pacific diesels, and as in the last video, we kind of showed you some of the new stuff we got. This video here, we're going to show we've been doing some detailing on these. As you can see, we added the E9 decal that they have. Got the Electromotive Division emblem there. We come over to the fuel tank, and we painted the little red details, and then we put the emergency fuel cutoff and then the fuel decal as well. I love these diesels. These are so cool.
Yeah, these
are
really nice.
They're so detailed right from K-Line. But we decided to add those little placards and stuff because it just makes it really make these locomotives even pop even more. Here's the B unit. We put the F. I wasn't sure if that was supposed to have it or not, and then Caleb found pictures on the internet of the actual B unit, which I believe is like 963 in the Heritage unit. It's not 950, but they actually do have the Fs representing the fronts of even the B unit, so we replicated it in the same spot that it's supposed to be.
Yep.
Here on the fuel tank, we did the red details for the emergency shut-offs and the fuel fill. We put the little fuel emblem there, but I ran out of the emergency fuel cutoff, so the B unit does not have that decal, unfortunately. And then the last A unit is just like the lead one. It's got the E9 and the EMD decals and the fuel. And it's got the emergency shut-off and the actual fuel placard on there as well. Thought these came out really, really well. Like I said, these are really nice anyway, right out of the box. But that just really adds the last little cherry on top, I guess, of a really nicely detailed locomotive is when you have the, you know, the E9s there, like the real ones, and the EMD. It had like the shape of the builder plate there, electromotive plate, but it wasn't. It was just yellow. So we had the decals in our sheet, and we put them on, and we used that Mr. Mark setter, and they sat really, really nice on there. I thought it might have a little bit of a problem with that being raised, not a flat spot, but it conformed to it real nicely and laid real nice. So real happy with how these came out. So yeah, that's what we got done on these units. Now we're going to show you the Santa Fe units we finished up to. All right, so here's our Santa Fe F7s, and that's the original power unit. These are the Menards ones. So now the dummy, we went ahead, put the F7 decal on it, emblem on it as well. And then the fuel tank and that we went ahead and detailed as well, put the little fuel things and emergency cutoffs and what have you to match the power unit. I think they just look better. Again, these are nice models from Menards. And then just putting the added little details, the F7 and that. They come with the F signifying the fronts and the electromotive, although it's not legible, but that's what it is. From Menards, we just added the rest of it. Just kind of finishes off the already nice models, makes it even more detailed, looks sharp. So that's what we did. We finished these two up as well. So now they run, and when they run together, you know, one's not different than the other, they're the same. So thought they came out good. So you're probably wondering, well, why are you showing the 844? We've already seen this locomotive. But as you've seen when it was pulling up, it was puffing smoke again. The smoke unit, the resistor in it went bad, so I had to replace that. But one other big thing that happened, we haven't been running it for a while. It's been a while since it's been on any of our videos. And the reason was it quit running, and like it abruptly quit running. And these things, when they first come out, you got to watch when you buy these on the secondary market, because some of them suffer from the dreaded zinc pest corrosion problem. And ours was one of them. When we first got it, it ran fine, everything was fine. But then I started noticing on the frame, it looked like almost like a crinkle finish was on it. And when I kind of looked closer, I was like, uh-oh, I know what that is. So last year, when Lionel does their 50% on their parts the weekend, where all their parts are half off, I bought a new frame for this, complete frame. And I was like, well, just in case, you know, it ever gets to the point where it's you know, coming apart and it becomes a problem, we have a brand new frame for it. And I'll just have to transfer everything over, which I was dreading because that's not an easy task.
Scary.
It was actually quite probably the biggest project I took on with these Lionel locomotives, old gauge locomotives. So Caleb, we were running it one day and it just came to an abrupt stop, and it was just shorting out. And what happened was the frame finally warped enough, and some pieces actually started breaking off of the frame and everything. So it was out of commission. We had it just sitting. When you would see videos, it would be sitting by the turntable and that, but it was on a dead track because it was essentially dead. So I got the new frame out and bit the bullet, and we transferred everything over. And it wasn't for the faint of heart. It was pretty nerve-wracking switching it all over. There's a lot of electronics and just a lot of there was a lot to it. It wasn't just, oh, take the shell off, put it on the other one. No, that was it was difficult, but we did it, and man, this thing runs as smoother than it ever has since we've had it. The frame is perfect. The brand new one is perfect. No zinc pest problems with this, and man, this is one of our favorite locomotives on our in our roster, and to have it up and running again, and like I said, as you can see, it was smoking. It smokes so good now. Everything is 100% back to 100%, and real happy we were able to get one of those frames from Lionel. I'm so glad they actually still had them available, because I know a lot of people have had problems with the corrosion of the frames. Ours, as I was doing this and I was taking apart, as I was trying to unscrew stuff, they would just disintegrate. Like it was crazy. So much of the original frame just disintegrated. And now it's like I said, it's perfect. It's like a brand spanking new locomotive. So and I had the parts to get the smoke unit back up and running. Always keep extra parts for that. And so yeah, this thing is back up and running 100%. Everything's perfect on it. Real happy to have it up and running again. So we kind of wanted to update that. I know sometimes it seems like, oh, they're probably not doing anything. No, we're doing a lot of stuff behind the scenes. And this was a project that took a few days, but we're glad it's done. We're glad it's back on the layout and running.
Now our favorite locomotive is problem-free.
Yep.
Back on the rails. So
yep.
That's awesome.
Yep, so you'll see that in the run session. And we got one other little surprise here coming up. All right, well, there you have it. There's another new addition to the train room. It's SD70 ACE, the demonstrator electromotive division. This is a full legacy diesel. And gotta be honest, really can't believe I bought this. Wasn't looking for one of these. Yeah, just happened to be looking on eBay, and was looking for some parts, and this popped up on the parts thing. And as you can see, if you look close, we got paint missing there.
Oh yeah.
And some of the handrails are, well, less than perfect. Caleb's got the front door in his fingers. You see the nose, and it's missing some paint.
Also, this must have been cracked at some point.
Yep, the pilot deck there's cracked.
Probably got dropped.
It may have. Here there used to be like little sunshades, and well, they're broke off and missing in action. So probably thinking, well, what the heck did you buy this for?
Well, not for the locomotive.
Yeah, no.
It's for what's inside of it.
Yeah.
Parts.
What we decided to do, I got this great idea here that I was looking for a parts legacy diesel, and I want to take the guts out of it. I'm going to put it over there in our Centennial.
Yep. Legacy Centennial.
That's the plan. We're going to try. I've not ever seen anybody attempt it. I didn't pay very much for this at all. I bought it not even knowing if it ran. I took a gamble. This thing runs perfect.
Yeah.
The sounds are amazing on it. The smoke unit is just, it's the best smoking diesel by far that we have. And see, it's got the ditch lights.
Yeah, we're taking those off and putting them on the Centennial.
That's going to be we're going to attempt to do it. Because the 6936 Centennial in real life, they did add ditch lights to it in its later career as an excursion locomotive. So I think this is a perfect parts donor locomotive for our Centennial, and well, any other parts we can get off it. I mean, it's a SD70 ACE.
We have another one right behind it.
We have our 1996, and so we got some parts. It's got a great smoke unit, electro couplers, all that good stuff. I mean, it's almost a shame to do it, but I mean, it's really beat up. If you really see it close, I mean, there's like a lot of damage to the paint. And
I mean,
like I said, the paint's chipping off in places. It's probably taking a tumble off of a layout or shelf or something. I'm not really sure, but everything works on it. Even like if you look here, the blue paint on the roof, you can see it. It's already kind of, you can see it cracking.
A little bit.
And it's just the paint job's just coming off. The shell, like I said, is damaged. But what's inside it is perfect.
Yep, everything is.
Go full Lionel Legacy on the Centennial. I know it's TMCC now, but really, I really don't like how it. I want it to be able to run with the big boy and you know, the 844 and stuff like that.
And other diesels.
And yeah, and even it would be a cool lash up with our other UP diesels in our 1996 and that. So that's gonna be our next big project coming up here real soon. We have free time now, so this is when we start getting a little nutty in the train room and try stuff. And I thought, why not? Let's go full Legacy on that Centennial.
Yeah.
Be the first people to ever have a Legacy Centennial. So
that'd be awesome.
And the ditch lights, along with all the Legacy features,
I think we can do it.
The sounds on this locomotive are amazing. I actually like the sounds on this one, especially the horn, even more than our 1996.
And that's my favorite sounding diesel.
It was until this.
Yeah. Even the crew talk. I mean, it's not road specific,
which is perfect.
Perfect because it's not going to be using this locomotive anymore.
Right.
But it's actually really good.
Yep, really and good the sounds, it's real loud, it's real bassy. So I don't know, when we get it apart, I'm gonna find out if it's different speakers, or I'm not really sure why it's so much louder and bassier than that SD70 ACE. So I'm not sure, but like I said, the sounds and the controls and all that good stuff are gonna come out of this, and it's gonna go. We're gonna attempt to put it in the Centennial. That's the plan. So we'll see. This might be a big crash and burn, a big fail, but I think it's gonna work.
I think it's gonna work.
So we'll see, and we'll video the process as we do it, just like we did when we converted it to TMCC. We're gonna go ahead and do some videos, probably a couple part series.
Probably at least 4, because that's how many it was when we did that.
Right, and there's gonna be some trials and tribulations with this, going from TMCC to Legacy, and completely different locomotives. But I mean, they're both diesels, so we'll figure it out.
And you're probably asking, Caleb, if that's TMCC, what are you gonna do with the TMCC stuff?
Right.
Well, you guys are just going to have to stick around to see what we do with that stuff, because it's really cool. I'm not going to say it yet. You guys are going to have to come back next time to see what we're going to do with the guts of the Centennial. Yep. It's really cool.
Because there's nothing wrong with them. We're going to add them to something else. So, yeah, we're going to be some mad scientists here pretty soon. So
stick around for that. Click that notification bell so you don't miss it. You're going to want to see it.
Yep. And don't forget to subscribe so it pops up. You don't miss any of our upcoming videos, documenting going from an SD70 ACE Legacy to over there our MTH Frankenstein TMCC 6936 Centennial. Yeah. So, this is going to be fun.
Yeah,
so
this will be fun.
Stay tuned, and happy railroading, right?
Yep, happy railroading.
All right.
This is the yard office. Do you read me?
I read you. Over.
We should have you rolling in just a moment. Watch your signals. Over.
Yes, sir. We'll fire her up. Out. Dispatcher, ready to roll. Can I pull? Over.
Copy that. Plan to proceed east from where you stand and try to speed. Over.
Acknowledged. I've got clear boards. Out. Dispatcher.